make sa checklist mo, dapat ang number 1 sa checklist mo, that guy should be fluent in Cebuano. Okay. So, kumbaga, there will be lines that's Cebuano, and but basically, the three main character na lalaki speaks the language fluently. So, but we will be shooting in Cebu, Palawan, and Dubai for this one. So, kumbaga, pag ang menu Palawan, may nagpukulungan din para naman mabigyan ko pa rin ng kumbaga, yung running ko kasi, it was a Philippine entry to the Oscars in 2008, but it was not the most, it's not the best award that I got for the film. The best award that I got for the film is that after the film was shown, Cuyuno was declared as the official language of Palawan. And there's a provincial resolution that acknowledges the film as a catalyst for it. So kung baga may duty rin naman ako sa mga Cuyuno na saan ang may pelikula ako, nababanggit siya. Kung baga may isang character pa lang na nagsasalita ng Cuyuno. So yun ang ano ko. So it will be a mix, but at least 80% of the language of the film will be in Cebuano.
Kasi Cebuano. Okay.
Mayapon. Nasa nang report na asa na mapakita diri ko sa akin. Asa ni siya sa liga. O kini sa akin sa matanong ka ba mo free or na ni siya bayad. So kano sa sanin mo makita.
Kumbaga, ang gusto ko kasi dito, na pangarap ko, si LCID has his own platform, which is Bisaya Flicks. He's trying to make films that's Bisaya yung lingwahe. Ako naman, I have my own app also that I will be releasing soon. But my app, ang ano naman niya, it's all family films. Independently produced family films. Yun naman yung ano ng platform ko. Yun naman yung tema ng platform ko. Kasi nga, so, yung direksyon ng dalawang pelikulang to, it will be available in both platforms. But we're doing the press con this early because wala pang laman na tao yung platform namin. It's just imaginary pa lang na we hope to be able to make people go to us. But sa akin, sana if there's a lot of companies out there, there's a lot of big companies out there, sana diba, if mapalabas kami sa bawat plaza na hindi mo na kinukundo ng mga tao, just open to the public lang, diba ang sarap nun? Kumbaga, kasi mahirap ang buhay. Ang cinema, which used to be the cheapest form of entertainment, is not the cheapest form of entertainment anymore. The streaming platforms are the cheapest form of entertainment now. So, kumbaga, but we don't want to go to the big streaming platforms and be limited to those people with access to the internet only. So, kumbaga, gusto ko, this early we're putting this out, gusto ko, sana yung tour namin sa bawat barangay basketball court ay libre, subsidize ng mga tao na gustong maipagtawid ulit itong kanta ito or gustong ma-entertain ulit ang mga tao sa bahay. Because it's been a long time na walang big screen sa mga plaza. So if this will give us a chance to show this for free, definitely. So gusto ko yung tanong na yan, this is give me parang saan po? If you're a company, a Cebu company watching this, that's our goal. The goal is to make, if we can make this film free for everyone, hindi naman namin gustong yumaman dito sa pelikula to. We just have to get our startups started. Kumbaga, yun lang yun. So this little help, we hope to go a long way. And yun, diniklaim ko na, sana libre lahat sa plaza. Para hindi namin pumuntunan, walang ticketing, wala na kami prepare. Pag pinalabas sa plaza, lahat, may pera, wala. Kanya-kanya na lang nakukuha. Oo, sa lahat ng open food, sana ganun. So mga malalaking kumpanya sa Cebu na nang mawagan po ako. Make this happen.
for this future na magaganap sa mga character.
So,
Sila din sana muna mag,
sa cast, no? Actually, si Derek, may binigay siyang 5 main cast. Tama lahat. 5 ata yan. And one is, he said, Karina. So that's the model based in Dubai na looking for love or looking to move on.
the perfect sa mga guy.
Or looking for parang kay putas, di ba? Di ba ganun? So, that's the idea. And so you're asking sa specific looks or
No, just even not
di naman.
specific.
Di
Kasi since itong movie, I was thinking na kasi na if this production wanted this movie to be madaling makita o mapansin, why not look for artists ba diba na sikat na and they're capable to speak the language? But since you guys knowingly na you have a casting, probably you're looking for
Yes.
the parang tawag nito sa mga yung hindi galing sa nasa taas na. So what are the character not be specific but some character na you would like to share?
Yeah, so yun, the challenge is also the main Karina, and then we have to look for characters blue, gray, and what was the other one? Jet. Jet. So bali sila yung tatlong lalaking iba-ibang quality. So sila yung umimik ni Karina. So talking about Gray naman, may pre-casted na si Derek dyan. May pre-casted na siya dyan. For Blue, hinahanapan pa namin yan. So, di kasi, ang kailangan kasi ni Derek is yung not necessarily na sikat, but fit dun sa role. So, when we say Blue, dapat may 6 packs mga dalawang, surfer siya eh.
Surfer dude.
So, about naman yung sa isang character na sa part ng comedy, dapat kumakanta rin. Pero as much as possible, mas gusto nga natin may hatak na sa mga tao. Kasi mas madali ma-remember. But titignan namin sa casting tomorrow kung sino mga darating. If ever wala pa, we'll be open to, as Derek said, na international na may mga Bisaya kasi nasa malayo. Baka doon naka-base. But si Derek pa lang alone, ang dami niyang friend na nasa taas na artista. So, Derek, the last call chance for Derek pa rin kung sino yung feel.
Idadagdag ko lang, kasi kumbaga, I was only able to make 4 films. And usually, I cast friends. The first one was Juday. The second one was Mrs. Rector na hindi ko natapos, was with Regine Velasquez. And the other one is a film that I made for my workshop lang sa Palawan na si Angelica Panganiban ang bida ko. It's called Madaling Araw Mahabang Gabi. So that's why we did the audition this early. Because we want to be able to cast the leads at kakaibiganin ko muna sila bago ko isulat yung script ng todohan. Why we don't want big stars? Let me go back to yung observation mo nung una. Nung una kasi sa amin sa Huyo, dumarating lang yung sinehan sa plaza. Pag mahal na araw, o may campaign yung family planning, na papalabas yung pelikulang Batingaw, yung mga ganon, mga campaign ng family planning sa plaza. Doon lang siya dumarating. And traditionally, walang dalang upuan. You bring the most comfortable chair to your house, dadali mo yun, huwag sasalampa ka sa floor. Yun ang gusto kong makita. Gusto kong makita na pagkatapos ng pelikula ko, dinadala nila ulit yung mga upuan nila pa uwi. And, kumbaga, that experience, nagpapalaki kasi ako, I'm raising my apo with my adopted son now. Ang problema na ko as a parent, I don't know already what she's watching. Kasi kanya-kanya kami ng screen. We try to make films that speaks about culture, but we don't get to discuss it over meals. Dati kasi nanonood tayo ng TV, bukas yung TV, kumakain tayo, we get to discuss about the values that the films are presenting. So this is I hope, this is my way of making one family see one film together so that there might be a chance that the morning after, over breakfast, pinag-uusapan nila, or another linggo pa, na pinag-uusapan nila yung pelikula na yon, di ba? I don't want to cast someone popular because ang sikat na artista, magsushooting lang sa akin, hindi na siya mag-promote. But if I will be able to make a film na pagkatapos ipalabas sa basketball court, lalabas yung artista para pamayan sila lahat, another experience yun. Another experience yun sa isang bata na taga-baryo, na first time mo makakapanood ng pelikula sa big screen, mamimit mo yung artista. And these films of this, kasi lahat tayo ngayon director na technically. We all put out content every day. So we are basically, everyone is a director. What lacks and what could be lacking more in the coming years would be the reason for them to do it. Would be the ethics of why you do it. Bakit ka gumagawa ng content? Para kanino? Para saan? Anong greater dahilan mo? I'm hoping that with this experience that you get to see a film on the big screen, you see not just the likes, but the reaction of the people around you, how they accept it. And you get to talk with your family. The next generation of content producers might be a little more ethical somehow, and might have a better direction towards what they will put out for the world to see beyond this film.
Thank you.
As director, wholesome siya na director eh. In short, dati pa lang from Cluning is may name na siya. So, sa cast naman, siguro this kind of movie ngayon is hindi naman masyadong nag-matter, pero may hatak pa rin yan. Pero mas confident kami na kahit hindi ganun ka-big yung star, big naman yung director natin.
Idadagdag ko rin lang, yes po, the film will be general patronage rated para mapalabas sa class. Yung po yung nun. So, kaya po ako nakatenga kasi hindi po kayang mag-direct ng love scene. I might be a director who can do comedy and but I don't know how to direct love scenes. Kaya wala akong pelikula sa ibang platform ngayon that does I've got offered several times already. Hindi ko talaga kaya. So, maniwala ko ba yung general patronage ito? Yung walang mamunyon. Walang mamumpisan pagkatapos mapanood ang pelikula ko.
Okay, nga, ganitong klaseng industry, may struggles talaga. And I want to ask, those type of struggles, how do you overcome it to become, to survive, especially in this era?
Actually, with Cyflex, una-una is almost 2 years na tayo ngayon, and obviously, nakita ko naman yung growth, nakita rin yung plan. So, if ngayon mo ko tatanungin, yung mga fear ko about how it goes, wala na eh, sure na ako eh. One way na lang ngayon. But when I started it, sobrang takot, may takot rin na baka the idea na nakikita mo sa mainstream is Tagalog lang mostly, wala masyadong Bisaya. Pero ginagawa kong strength kasi sa ganyan na wala naman ko nakikita meron sila na wala sa atin. So, kung titignan natin yung looks, meron naman tayo may mga looks dito. Datingan, meron din naman. Yung talent, meron din naman. It's just that hindi natin ginawa ng industry. Kasi may idea na tayo since we were young na gusto natin ganitong industry, we have to go there. So, natanong ko pala yung self ko, until when na ganyan? So, if hindi natin simulan, hindi talaga mababago yan. So, kaya sinimulan, at nung nakita ko naman na marami ng Bisaya pala na nakaka-appreciate. And then, nasa stage na kami ngayon na we're doing good na talaga na umangat na yung yung sinimula namin. One fact dyan is, nakikita niyo sa direct dito. Si direct is, ang taas na niya na director, but nandito ngayon, nakuha natin sa Bisaya, napapunta natin sa Bisaya Flex. So, proof na yan na we're growing talaga. And, right now, wala na akong doubts. Give me 2 years, magkukumpit na tayo sa national and international.
Sinabi mo na lahat.
Hello, I'm sure most of you already know me, but just for the director, my name is John Jr. Guhaf. I'm an entertainment reporter from the Freeman. So I'm sorry I'm late. I had another coverage earlier. So if this question is already answered, I apologize. But can you answer the question on what's the inspiration behind this movie, because it seems very touching and seems like a very nice, parang character-driven kind of movie. Yes.
So ang nakwento ko kanina, since let's say 4 years old, ako, kabisado ko na yung usahan. Tsaka matutulila. So, kumbaga, sumasagina sa utak ko na someday, if I will make a film na Cebuano, it will be inspired by the music ng Pusahay muna. Kasi sabi ko, when I try to imagine, when I listen to music, I try to imagine what the writer was feeling, what the songwriter was feeling at the moment. So nung pinapa-explain ko nun sa mga, ang business kasi namin dati, mga marine products. So since I was little, I was already mingling with a lot of Cebuano divers. Nung pinapa-explain ko sa kanila, ano ko talaga, sino yung nagsusulat ng kantang ito, paano niya nasulat, na parang, why do you have to imagine love sometimes? Yun yung, why do you imagine, why do you have to imagine to be in love sometimes? So sabi ko, ngayon, as a parent who's raising a little girl, nakatatapos lang ng pandemya, nandiyan yung little girl ko pag-alaga. You know, when you're raising a kid, you would want your kid to protect, you would want to protect your kid pag habang buhay sana. Pero what if, eto kailan lang, kumbaga yung apo ko came when I was 42 years old. Kung kailan lang sinabi niya sa akin, Ama, if our lives will be as long, or kumbaga kung naitagana pagkasingaba yung buhay natin, it will mean that 42 years of my life, wala ka. So sabi ko, oo nga. Sabi ko gano'n. Sabi ko, so nung inisip ko, so sabi ko, I'm making the most out of it. Kaya wherever I go, I bring her. Because, yun yung promise ko sa kanya, na after pandemic, wherever I will be, you will be. So kumbaga, pero, ang fear ko ngayon na sa parent, ang dali-dali kasing ituro kung paano ma-in love. Everybody's capable of falling in love, but not everybody survives first love, but not everybody survives first heartache. Diba? So, yun ang tema ng pelikula. How do you survive? How do you teach a girl to survive a young girl to survive a first heartache? Actually, ang cast natin ito, we're trying to cast kanina, na kumbaga underage pa siya nung pandemic. So this is her first time to go out to see the world and try to fall in love. Pero falling in love is easy. It can happen anytime. You can pretend to be in love anytime, but recall, you cannot pretend to have moved on every time sa first heartache mo. So yun yung theme ng pelikula. That's what the first line of the song inspired me. And the last part of the song, na pag kinanta mo pala yung usahay, pag tinapos mo na ang gugma ko kanimo dahil, ibig sabihin ng kumakanta lalaki. Kasi dahil, pag sinabi mong kanimo ang kumakanta, babae, para sa'yo. So kumbaga sa akin, it's a very gender, it's a very inclusive song. It means lahat tayo covered. Lahat tayo part ng demographic ng ginugustong Manila everyday.
So what compelled you to make this movie in Cebu specifically, and what are the landmarks that we're going to see?
Basically, Palawan is a very small. I'm based in Palawan now for a decade already. 960 plus lang ang population namin doon. If I will make a film na Palawan lang yung market ko, hindi ako makaka-ROI. Kumbaga, reality is, when I did planning, there was no business plan behind it. It was meant to be a gift for July's 30th birthday. But what I realized after making films, it still is an industry that needs to make money. Otherwise, hindi ka natutulungan ng mga inano mo. So, I'm crossing over. Aside from, I love Cebu. Sabi ko kanina, I've never met a Cebuano na hindi kind, at least. And at the same time, this is a big chunk. Kumbaga hindi na 1 milyon. Siguro let's say, hindi ko alam yung exacto, but more or less, at least half of the population or even more of the Filipinos are Cebuano. So, as a filmmaker who wants to make filmmaking a living, because during sa Palawan, sinubukan kong magtayo ng bed and breakfast. Hindi ako marunong ng hospitality business. Wala akong alam na ibang business except this one. So, kumbaga, I'm putting this out. I'm making this with a good business plan behind it so that we'll be able to make more. Because at the moment, for the decade that I was there, I have at least 30 to 40 film concepts na iba-ibang level. Ang iba may script na, ang iba may cast na, ang iba nakapag-press ko na rin. Pero kumbaga, napakahirap pa rin yung itawid kung hindi solid yung ano mo. These two guys have business acumen and they have the youth. Kumbaga, yung energy nila at yung experience ko, yung looks nila at ang wit ko, combined, baka.